Ever been in an interview where you're asked the dreaded question, what are your salary expectations? We've all been there, right? That moment when the conversation takes a turn and lands on the topic of money. It's a tricky question, a dance of numbers and negotiation that can leave even the most seasoned professionals feeling a bit off balance. Why is it so challenging? Well, if you aim too low, you risk underselling yourself. You might end up with a salary that doesn't reflect your skills and experience. On the other hand, if you aim too high, you might price yourself out of a job, leaving the interviewer thinking they can't afford you. It's a delicate balance, a high-stakes game of tug-of-war between what you're worth and what the company is willing to pay. But don't fret, we're here to guide you through this maze with 5 strategic steps. Step 1, do your research beforehand. Now you might ask, why is this so important? Well, imagine walking into a car dealership without having any idea about the average price of the car you want to buy. That's essentially what you're doing if you walk into an interview without an idea of the average salary for the role you're interviewing for. So how do you go about doing this research? Well, there are numerous resources available to you. Websites like Glassdoor and PayScale are treasure troves of information. They can provide you with a salary range for your desired role across your industry. But remember, the average salary is just that, average. You need to take into consideration your own experience and qualifications. If you're on the higher end of the experience scale, you should be aiming for the higher end of that salary range. Knowledge truly is power, especially when it comes to your salary. Next, learn the art of deflection. There's a finesse to this strategy, as it's all about timing and phrasing. If the salary expectations question pops up too early, you can gently sidestep it. Try something like, I'm currently focused on finding a position that's a good fit for my skills and career goals. This tactfully shifts the conversation back to your qualifications and fit for the job and away from money. It's all about keeping the focus on your value. Remember, timing is everything. Thirdly, when cornered, give a range. Now you might be wondering, how do I come up with this range? Well, it's all based on the research you've already conducted. You've delved into the market, understood the average salaries for similar roles, and gauged your own worth based on your experience and skills. So with all this knowledge at your disposal, you're ready to give a range. When you're asked about your salary expectations, respond with something like, based on my research and understanding of the role, a salary range between X and Y seems appropriate. This doesn't just show that you've done your homework, but it also communicates your flexibility and understanding of the job market. Remember, you're not setting anything in stone here, you're just providing a starting point for negotiations. So don't be afraid to give a range. It shows that you're open to discussion and negotiation. Providing a range keeps the conversation open and negotiable. So step 4, justify your worth. You've done your research, deflected the question, and given a range. Now it's time to back up that number. It's not just about what you want, it's about what you bring to the table. Your salary expectation should reflect your skills, experiences, and potential contributions to the company. For example, if you're a seasoned project manager with a track record of completing projects on time and under budget, highlight that. Or if you're a marketing whiz who's consistently increased brand visibility, mention it. It's about connecting the dots between what you can offer and the value you can add. Remember, your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Finally, be ready to negotiate. Entering a negotiation can sometimes feel like stepping into an intimidating arena, but it's essential to remember that it's not about winning or losing. It's about finding a balance that satisfies both parties. More often than not, the first offer on the table isn't the final one. It's a starting point, a stepping stone to reach an agreement that both you and your potential employer can be happy with. Therefore, it's absolutely okay and even recommended to request some time to mull it over. This shows that you're thoughtful and serious about the offer. Remember, negotiation's not a battle, it's a process of finding a middle ground. So let's do a quick recap. We've traversed the landscape of strategically answering the salary expectations question in interviews. First, we underscored the significance of doing your homework. Researching beforehand will not only arm you with knowledge, but also instill confidence when discussing salary. Then, we explored the art of deflection. Remember, it's okay to sidestep the salary question initially, shifting the focus back to the role at hand. Next, we discussed providing a salary range. This approach gives you wiggle room and signals to the employer that you're flexible. Fourthly, we dove into the importance of justifying your worth. Be ready to provide solid reasons why you deserve the salary you're asking for. Finally, we emphasize the necessity of being prepared to negotiate. Negotiation is a two-way street, so be open to discussion. With these strategies in your arsenal, you're ready to handle the salary expectations question like a pro. Good luck out there. Thank you for watching. If you found value in today's video, please hit that subscribe button for more helpful content. Got questions or ideas? Comment below or connect with me on LinkedIn, especially if you're exploring opportunities or hiring. Remember, it only takes one opportunity to transform your career journey. Keep striving and stay optimistic. Your persistence will pay off. Peace and success to you.